that is a nuanced way of
It's called the death
The
of
death
Robin
of
Hood.
Robin Hood.
The
Yeah.
death of Robin Hood, which looks really good and exciting.
Yeah. So I don't know if you know. I'm assuming these two are probably like far from each other in terms of the universes and the storylines and all of that. But what I do feel is like Robin Hood, because maybe of Game of Thrones and these stories that are set in these medieval times, is become like a topic of popularity as of right now, and that pleases me. That's pretty cool.
It's a
So we'll
reoccurring
get
thing.
into that.
It's a
Yeah,
reoccurring thing.
to an extent, yeah.
Yeah.
And before we do a couple rapid fire things, man, you had some more announcements about possibly some more things we can expect coming up here in the future, kind sir.
So yeah, just real quick. I'm very, very excited that we're going to get Tanzan Crawford. Like you mentioned before, she's going to be joining us to discuss Night of the Seven Kingdoms, and I'm hoping we could pull some information out of her about out. And I swung for the fences with this one. You inspired me. Aim for the moon, settle for the sky. I did reach out to Yahya Abdul Mateen and his people to talk about the upcoming Wonder Man and Man. They Marvel Disney, they're really hard to get a response from Marvel and Disney with any of their press emails, even if you have the talents agents on the emails. So I don't know if we're going to get that, but definitely Man on Fire. I feel like Netflix is going to be a lot more receptive to. Sandro Roaster, my guy. Look at your DMs. Look, Premiere. I told you I was going to interview you. Look at our platform. Look what we do for the people that we bring onto our platform. It's not like we just sit here and lightly discuss things. We are trending on social media. We got more followers. Come on the show, bro. Carice Brooks, Starfleet Academy. I spoke to your manager. Tell her to read her email. Come on the show. We will uplift you. We will celebrate you. We will talk about your excellence in a safe space. Come on to the new Blurred Order where you're going to get celebrated the right way. Thank you.
Yay! That's what I'm talking about, man. Pulling up, man, for the
Right.
Cobra Plus. So yeah, big things, man. If you've noticed, it's only I think a third week in January, and we've already had interviews from Marvel folks, from Star Trek, influencers, and it's just gonna keep going. And we ain't even talked to y'all about Ant's interview with Lakeith Stanfield.
And I spoke with Duncan Egg from Game of Thrones Night of the Seven Kingdoms. We have the main characters from the show. So I'll show that next week.
We own it, man. We own it. Well, listen, man, we're going to start wrapping up here in a second, but here's a few topics we'll speak about that you can catch on the next episode, which will be airing tomorrow. Remember, we weekends now, guys. We not just Saturdays only. We do our lives on Saturday, then our pre-record on Sunday. Same bat time, same bat channel, just different day. Here's a couple topics that we'll go ahead and get into here pretty soon. All right, so if you all are not in the know, it appears that there is finally somebody selected for the God of War live action. We'll talk a little bit about that as that thing is trending right now as well. There's also a discussion that Ty, who did put me onto this, I haven't seen it yet, but talk to us about beautiful movie Sarah's Oil, which is about a young black lady who inherits, if I'm not mistaken, like a whole lot of oil on her land, but they keep underestimating her. Ty would know it better. We don't have much
true story. Based on a true story, by the way.
Based on a true story. So I haven't had a chance to see it, but Ty, whenever he recommends something, we normally put it in the all right, check it out column.
That young lady she's on the up and coming, man. I meant to have her name ready and I'll find it before the show's over. But yeah, she's an up and coming star. Look out for her. I'll get her name real quick.
Absolutely. There's also a few other new projects. The Mummy, there's a new Mummy coming out. There's an Avatar game. I don't know if we'll talk about this in length, but evidently there's a really good, and not Avatar as in blue people, but Avatar as in Aang, sorry, depending on which one you watch. Aang and all of the waterbenders and the airbenders and all of that. So that's looking pretty cool. And of course, there's a couple more things that we'll talk about here in the next block, which you can see tomorrow. There is now evidently some screenshots of Sansa playing Lara Croft, and some people have opinions about it. We won't talk about them right now because it gets deep. But there's that. Dave Filoni and Lin Brennan, evidently this is a thing as well, are now the new presidents of Lucasfilm. There's so many different topics to discuss. We'll talk about a lot of this stuff for tomorrow as well.